I thought my son was a bully until I saw him make the entire class cry. The principal's office was basically my second home, and not in a good way. My son, Leo, was that kid. The one teachers whispered about in the break room, the one who always found a way to stir up absolute chaos. I was driving to pick him up, already bracing myself for the talk, and my phone buzzed. It was his teacher, Mrs. Gable, but she wasn't angry. She sounded choked up. She told me that earlier that day, a quiet kid in the back named Toby, a kid who usually eats lunch alone, had brought in store-bought cupcakes for his birthday. Toby stood up, his voice shaking, and asked the class who was coming to his party that weekend. The silence was deafening. Just 20 kids suddenly fascinated by their shoelaces. Toby's face went from hopeful to absolutely crushed in about 3 seconds. He started to sit back down, clearly trying not to cry. And that's when my Leo, the kid who's usually the first one to start a prank, stood up. He didn't just sit there. He looked Toby right in the eye and said, "I'm coming, man, and I'm bringing my new video game." Suddenly, the tension just snapped. Because the cool kid said yes, every other boy in that row started nodding and shouting, "Yeah, I'm in too." Mrs. Gable told me she'd never seen a kid's face light up like Toby's did. For the first time in 3 years, I wasn't heading to the school to apologize. I was heading there to give my son a massive hug. Sometimes being a leader doesn't mean being the loudest. It means being the first one to stand up when everyone else is looking away.